BluntCut MetalWorks, February 7, 2024. This is the test of steel capability. Via these axes. It's not about profile of the axe in a certain way, but about the heavy impact and the shock, load, and how much it can, support. Anyway, so basically what we have here is a heavy camp axe, and this at 1.5, but with a little mass of about 1.7 pounds, and this is about 3 pounds. And so camp axe, this is a felon axe, but however with the bits almost like a prandy, very thin here, and so which is a limping and a faller, so they can do both. And the bits here is made out of 01 at 61.5 Rockwell, which is very high. You can see the edge geometry there. Basically, both of the axes have the same geometry on the profile. The profile is the bevel here at 8 degrees per side, 16 degrees inclusive, and then the sharpening bevel, is at 15 degrees per side. So together, that will make when you go using this bevel gauge here, it's about 18 degrees. So it's just like my previous test. It's very hard, and the reason for this is 62.5 Rockwell, 1085, and the toughness, impact toughness test corresponds to this edge here, this axe here, at 3 foot-pounds for the notch. And sorry about the airplane. For the 1095 is at 2.1 foot-pounds. So it's a lot more, less load. So again, these are tests to figure it out. The really high hardness here for axes as far as concerned. And the edge is pretty aggressive right now, the profile. But we'll see, let's try something like this 2x4. The edge is fairly sharp. Cut in front book. You can see it bites pretty good. Not very good hit, but basically let's see better with this. So you go to a 2x4, which is, this thing has been seasoned. And sorry, I'm going to breathe hard because this is not a very good place for standing around chop. But the reason I do 2x4 first, again, is just to got some before I'm doing harder test, and also jumping at the end here that doesn't wedge as much, because with this geometry they wedge pretty quick. Anyway, it's just fine. You can see for this weight, and let's jump into some other wood, some dry. And the base down here, I've been hacking it. It's white eucalyptus, I guess, because it's white here. And it's midway through season. So anyway, it's no problem for 01 at 61.5 Rockwell. So at some point, the next bit I can probably up it at maybe 62 plus, and the foot pound, the impact toughness foot pound, drop down to maybe 2.5 or 2.1. But again, I do have something with 1095, except it's it's even more substantial. All right. Let's do a 1095 chop at the 2x4 first. You know, you have to do, you got some number, just like long jump. You got some number. This is not very stable here, but we'll do maybe a gentle one first, okay? Right there. That. And now it's raining. Hopefully the camera okay. Alright. Let's just try to go through here. Now they won't hold. Sorry. Okay, it's raining. Okay. Let's just try right here. Alright, it's still okay. And it bites onto the eucalyptus. Kind of fun to do a 2x4. Alright, you would try a little bit. Yeah. Fast forward until I can get a solid footing on this thing. It won't get a solid footing, folks. Oh, right here. Let's try right here and see. I can clear it out. Nope. Still a miss hit, but 2x4. Okay, that's a 2x4. I got a piece of 4x4 here. And try that. Alright, 4x4. Right here. Actually, embed here pretty hard into this wood, and it's still okay. Strike position is not very good, okay? Just, I'm testing the hash, the steel here, not a lumberjack. Sorry, terrible striker. Alright, didn't break the handle. Alright. Look, I don't know, it kind of curved outward. Not sure what that's about. Maybe I get this thing is bowl. It is a little bit not straight. Yeah. But okay, now cut slow. Gentle up in the space here. Well, supposed to cut a cross grain, but I don't want to use the other stump yet. I don't have extra stump. It's fine. 18 degree, 62.5 Rockwell. It's very hard. But, well, the idea is, if the steel is strong enough, right? And it doesn't steer, well, fairly straight enough, then it can support thin geometry, really thin. So, let's do a full chop. Hopefully I don't misstrike the pull it badly. Right? So, actually it came out, but it go about that deep. Ooh, I thought something, but look. No light reflect. Went through. Okay. Let's turn it over here and give it a side whack here. And got a big chunk out of it. It's fine. Nice and big, smooth, one cut chunk. Right there. One side, another side. And of course, because this thing doesn't wedge here, so basically when you cut something, the ability to make a chip or so that it doesn't wedge, so you chip it out. And I'm not an axe person, but watching YouTube video. Anyway, when you have partly deflect like that, it actually it's unpleasant for the bits because it's lateral, a lot of lateral. And it's still okay. Actually, I was surprised, yes. And this is the 2.5 pound, but I put extra here, so it'll be about 3 pounds. So we'll put a bit for the maybe an 01 bit. I'm probably going to switch to the 01 because it's a deeper hardening. So they do, I can harden all the way, the whole bit. Like this one, actually, the whole bit all the way to the flat. It's actually the same hardness. It's not different. Well, it's differential after I weld this thing because I put the wet paper towel here, so the weld only heat up and soften up this part. Yeah, let me swing this thing a few times. It's not no slouch either. It's actually pretty heavy. This thing would hurt my hand. That's all. Thanks for watching.